What a save! Holland!
Okay, I'll tell you this. I was a striker when I began.
There it is! They break records year in, year out, and City are the history makers for the first time ever. 4 titles in a row.
Thank you to QNET and Manchester City.
Thank you, QNET.
Thank you, QNET.
Thank you, QNET.
Good evening, good morning to everyone all around the world, and welcome to the V Business presentation. Welcome you from every time zone, from every place that you logged on. And if you have any family members, any prospects, and all your friends that didn't join yet, please ask them to join. Share the link, because what they are going to hear today may change their lives, as this have changed my life before. And until they come, everyone you know join, let me introduce myself. Okay, I'm VC Shadi Hayati. I'm your host for today, and I welcome you. If this is your first time to be here, I'm so glad that you made it. And if you have joined us before, welcome back. I hope, and this will be very, very, very interesting day for you. I'm sure many of you have already heard about QNET Business Opportunity from your upline, okay, from your partners, from the person who have invited you here. But I'm sure today you are in a good hands, because what you have been invited for, okay, the people that invited you today, they believe in, and today you get to hear it straight from us. Before we walk out through QNET Business, let me show you my life story. Let me show you how I started. I'm Shadi Hayati again, and I started in Sudan. I'm half Sudanese, half Syrian. I started this journey when I was in college as a young boy, and throughout, it's like 20 years back, more than 20 years back, and I was an electrical engineer by profession. And I have been invited the same like you, and I have attended the same thing that you have watched and attended and what you're going to attend. But here I decided to start. I decided to change because I have seen something. I have seen the opportunity. I have seen the future, and I wanted to change. Okay, I wanted to change. I wanted to make a new destiny for me. Since I graduated, I'm doing this business, and I have never worked anywhere else. I have never joined anything else. I was here all this time. The turning point happened to me when I attended one of the conventions that our great company did back on the days. And that's why my beginning and the transformation that happened to me. Everything came in place after that. And today, because I said yes, so many things has changed. And you have the same opportunity today to say yes, to say yes for the opportunity that can truly change your life. And today, you're going to witness and hear so many things from so many people. But first, I want you to hear from someone who really lives and breathes the heartbeat of QNET. He is not just a normal corporate leader. He is a visionary. He played a huge role in shaping the QNET on how what it is today. By his ideas, his vision, he just passes all this passion to the helping all the entrepreneurs to grow. He continues to inspire us. I have met him many years back. Okay, I saw him in also one of the conventions. He was very energetic. He was very helpful. He was very thoughtful, and at the same time, he have the in-service heart. I'm glad that I have knew him. I'm glad he is with us, and I'm glad to introduce you to this gentleman today. So please, guys, with all the smiles, with a heart, open your minds and open your heart, and please welcome the Chief Marketing Officer of QNET, Mr. Trevor Kuna.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shetty. Reflecting on those moments we had together in V conventions, and thank you so much for those kind words. And thank you all for being here today. Like Shadi mentioned, I've been with QNET for a long time, almost 20 years now, in corporate. And if there's one thing that I've learned, it's this. People usually come to this presentation curious, all right? But they stay because they're committed. All right. So look, I know everyone's here for different reasons. Maybe you're just curious about what we do. Maybe you're genuinely trying to figure out if this business is the right fit for you. Or maybe, just like Shadi, someone you trust said, hey, you should come check this out. All right. And here you are. So whatever brought you here today, I just want you to know something, all right? Just by you showing up, you're already taking a step toward making an important choice about your future. So here's what I want to do for you today, all right? I want to pull back the curtain and show you how QNET actually works. I want to show you what sets us apart from everyone else out there. And more importantly, with my presentation and the speakers to come, we're going to show you how we can help you succeed. So it's not about just surviving, really. It's more about really thriving in life. So before we start talking about the company, let's start with the people who built this beautiful thing called QNET. Let's talk about our founders. Meet Vijay Eswaran and Joseph Bismarck. Now, these are two men who built a company because they were on a mission. They believed that success only matters if it is shared. And that belief created a mission that grew into something even bigger, the QI group. So let's just zoom out for a moment, all right, and let's see just how far that mission has reached. So the QI group is more than a company. It uplifts lives through education, lifestyle, travel, and of course, entrepreneurship. From building businesses to building futures like the ones at Quest International University, the QI group is a group that puts people first. But I know you're wondering, how does that connect back to you, right? Because it's the same values behind our university, behind our brands, and our impact. These are the same values behind the opportunity that we are about to show you. So let's talk about how everyday people are taking control of their lives through a business model that is actually quite familiar, but unfortunately, it is rarely explained and understood the right way. So let's take a look at direct selling. So as commerce becomes more digital, the most successful business models are those that combine technology with human touch. And this is exactly why direct selling is not just surviving, but it is a thriving industry. All right. We're not talking about some fly-by-night business model. We're talking about something that is a proven $160 plus billion growing global powerhouse. And wellness, what people care about most right now is wellness. That is leading the charge. Now, here is where it gets powerful. QNET, in fact, our founders, our visionary founders, took the credibility and personal connection of direct selling and combined it with the unlimited reach of e-commerce. Now, what does that mean for you? This means that you can build your business. You can build your business online anywhere in the world. No geographic limits, no boundaries. And your potential, well, okay, so what this means is your potential to show you today. So let's give you a quick overview of this beautiful company I love so much. I've been here for almost 20 years. I love this company so much. So when you start your journey with QNET, you're not gambling on an untested idea, all right? You are stepping in to this established global network that has been operating for 27 years, all right? We're shipping products to our distributors and customers in more than 150 countries with 30 plus product brands that are moving fast. All right. Our customers love our products globally. We're supporting all of our customers and distributors in more than 20 languages. And your business is going to be powered by an award-winning mobile application that can help you succeed from day one. And that same reach and that same strength that powers our business worldwide, well, it also fuels our purpose because we're also transforming lives through community projects across the globe. So if you look at the last 27 years, our history proves our stability, and our products are used globally. And together, they create a very solid foundation for your business. So our products are unique. Okay, these are completely unique innovations that you cannot find anywhere else. You can only find these innovations in QNET. From wellness products to luxury and to lifestyle, QNET products are designed to fit into a modern routine. I know you're wondering, well, what kind of products are you talking about? Well, let's meet the global products that people like Shadi, people that you're going to hear from, people that you've actually met on this business presentation, they can't imagine living without. All right, so let's start off with Bernard H. Meyer. Now, Bernard H. Meyer is not just any Swiss-made watch brand. All right, this is a legacy. Every single timepiece is telling a story. Every single timepiece is crafted with care, designed to be passed down through generations. This is not mass-produced hype. Bernard H. Meyer watches are family values in every single detail. And once you experience a Bernard H. Meyer watch on your wrist, you will immediately understand its quality. Now let's move on to Home Pure Rain. Picture this, all right? Picture this. You're stepping into your shower and you feel the crisp, invigorating flow of Home Pure Rain. Every drop designed to refresh and to enliven your daily routine. And with its innovative filtration process, Home Pure Rain elevates your shower into a moment of pure rejuvenation. And I get this a lot from my customers. You experience it once, and you will look forward to that vibrant, clean feeling every single day. Now, how about Home Pure Nova? This is our compact water filtration system that does not use electricity, all right? But it has a 9-stage process to reduce impurities, including chlorine and microplastics and all the bad stuff, okay? While retaining the beneficial minerals. And of course, Home Pure Nova is globally certified to NSF standards. And of course, the the Water Quality Association, so that you know it's real, it's trusted, and of course, it's tested. Now let's move on to Edge Plus. Game changer of a product. Game changer of a wellness supplement. Edge Plus awakens your body's inner defense system with a patented advanced glutathione support, turmeric extract, and vitamin D3 to power stronger cells and just basically make sure your body is a body that thrives from within. Let's move on to Amesqua, another game-changing product which you cannot find anywhere else except with QNET. Now let me show you something. This is unexpected, completely unexpected from our direct selling company. Okay, any direct selling company will never find this. But with QNET, our Amesqua BioDisc 3, we're talking about centuries of ancient wellness practitioners spending so much time perfecting ways to energize water. And we've fused that wisdom with modern technology into something that you can hold. And the real story, I tell you, the stories I get every single day about Amesco Biodisc is unbelievable. The story is what happens when people actually use the product. Thousands of people, if not millions, they are borderline obsessed with this product. They energize their morning water. They energize their morning water and they feel the difference in the energy levels. Some of them even use it on, struggling plants. I'm horrible at watering plants, but my plants are great because of Biodisc water. Suddenly the plants are thriving. Pets are choosing energized water over regular water. And here's what gets me. Some of our customers and our distributors are experimenting on their own. They're putting the Biodisc near their produce in the fridge, and they're saying it stays noticeably fresher, okay? And fresher much longer. Now, we didn't tell them. They discovered this, all right? And now, look, our Chi Pendant 4, a pendant that you wear around your neck, it keeps you centered when, let's be honest, life is very chaotic. So the Chi Pendant keeps you centered, and it's, believe it or not, it's backed by actual scientific testing. Okay, we're talking about real, measurable results. Now let's take a trip. QVI gives you something more powerful than money. QVI gives you memories. Now imagine giving your family the joy of a holiday getaway without breaking the bank. And how about the experiences that you'll talk about for years? Because QVI is all about real savings and real joy with the people that you love. Now, at QNET, we are constantly pushing boundaries, not to impress, all right, but to serve real needs, just like yours. And recently, we launched 2 breakthrough product categories. Now, first, our range of quick melts are super convenient supplements. Quick Thrive is a supplement blend that looks after your overall well-being, while Quick Steady is formulated to help you support in managing your food cravings. And finally, I mentioned 2 breakthroughs. Our latest breakthrough is Harmonique. Now, this isn't a pill, and this isn't a powder that you mix. Right? This is a biosignaling patch. Now think about that for a second. Not a pill, not a powder, but a patch. All right. You stick it on your skin and your body does the rest. There's no drugs whatsoever, no chemicals, just pure natural support that works fast and you can actually feel it working. So for example, Harmonique Soothe, it targets pain and discomfort so that you can move like you're supposed to, freely, without any of that constant nagging ache that's holding you back. How about Harmonique Vivid? I'm wearing it right now with my Chi Pendant. It sharpens my mind and it'll sharpen your mind as well. And it locks in your focus when you need it the most, whether it's a big presentation or you're having a long day or you're just trying to keep up with life. And Harmonique Snooze. All right, so we covered pain, discomfort relief. We covered the need to focus. Now, how about the need to have a deeper sleep? Harmonique Snooze actually helps you relax, sink into that kind of deep restorative sleep that you have been craving. Simple to use, powerful in effect. Just stick it on, feel the difference, and get back to being you at your best. So, when you have products this innovative, all right, I just ran through just a glimpse of some of our amazing products, all right? These are products that truly, genuinely help people live better. We have thousands, if not millions, of stories about people who live better because of our products. So it's no wonder that the world is paying attention to QNET. So you're here to find out more about QNET. And once you decide to start your journey with QNET, you're going to be representing QNET. So you're part of a company and a brand that's earned global respect. From Malaysia to Singapore to Turkey to the UAE and several other countries across Europe and Africa, QNET is proudly recognized by direct selling associations around the world. Now, what does it mean to you again? This means when you are speaking about QNET, you're speaking with credibility. You're speaking with confidence. And of course, you're speaking with pride because you are simply showing people why it's right for them. Now, add to that, we have picked up over 200 global awards for innovation, brand excellence, communications, marketing, our community initiatives, and we use that recognition to support you because your success is our success. Now, let's talk about how we set you up for success. How do we ensure that when you decide to start your journey with QNET, that you start strong and you start the right way? So whether you're brand new or experienced, some of you might be more experienced than others. With QNET and the V, we meet you where you are. You'll get training in your language, online or in person. You're going to get training that walks you through product knowledge, business skills, and of course, more importantly, entrepreneurial mindset, leadership, growth mindset, all of that. You won't do this alone. You will be supported, trained, and mentored by people who want to see you win. And believe me, it gets even better. You will also get ready-made videos, social media banners, sales presentations, digital brochures. Everything is designed in QNET to help you look professional and to help you close with confidence. And with all these tools in your hands, with all this beautiful credibility in your hands, the only thing left to do is to share your story with the world. Now, if you look at our social media has over 2 million followers across 60 channels in 10 languages. You don't need to build credibility. We have done it for you. You just plug in, you post, and you start growing your brand. And now, if you want to take it even further, we've got you. All right, because QNET Pro is your blueprint for doing this business the right way, with ethics, with integrity, and with respect. And as soon as you start your journey with QNET, you're going to learn to lead professionally, and people will naturally follow you because they trust you. And when you succeed in QNET, we love celebrating it. And the Achievers Club is exactly where dedication meets recognition. So once you are building a thriving product-based business and leading your team to new milestones and achieving higher ranks, you get celebrated. You get celebrated on stage at our events. Plus, you earn your spot, an exclusive spot at global exotic retreats with elite training from our founders and once-in-a-lifetime experiences. The Achievers Club is where your hard work becomes undeniable proof of your success. In fact, we were just in Rome last month with our achievers, so I hope one day I get to see you there as well. Now, we choose our sponsorships with intention because we stand for resilience, we stand for purpose, and of course, we stand for rising above challenges. And that is why we stand with people like Chetan Kurada in India, who overcame every single obstacle to become a professional race car driver with prosthetic legs. He's the only one. And it's why we also support the Malaysian national hockey team, proudly representing our home and pushing for greatness. And of course, it's why we've partnered with the Confederation of African Football, uniting a continent through sport and shared ambition. Now, this is global visibility that builds something even more powerful. It's called brand awareness. So if you look at brand awareness and how we've built it over the last 10 years, our decade-long partnership with Manchester City Football Club speaks volumes. We aligned with one of the most respected football clubs in the world to show that QNET plays on a global stage. What does that mean for you? Global brand recognition. So when people see QNET beside Man City, it sparks conversations. It shows the scale and the ambition of the company behind the opportunity. Now, with that said, it's one thing to build a global brand. It's another to build a legacy that makes a difference, because those are the brands that truly get remembered, which is why FinGreen is so close to our hearts, because real freedom starts with knowing how to manage what you earn. And we created this program to give people, especially young adults, the tools to build a stronger future through financial education and real life habits. How to spend wisely, save consistently, and build stability over time. It's part of our deep belief in rhythm. Raise yourself to help mankind. So for you, being a part of QNET means that you are a part of that mission. And lifting lives goes hand in hand with protecting the world that they live in. And we believe that success means nothing if we don't protect our planet. And that is why we created the QNET Green Legacy. Our commitment to giving back through reforestation and sustainable action. What does that mean? Well, we've planted trees around the world. We're partnering with organizations that help restore ecosystems. Because when we say raise yourself to help mankind, that includes the earth that we all share. So we are truly building a business that leaves something better behind for our children and for generations to come. Now, I've mentioned rhythm. Raise yourself to help mankind is the heartbeat of this business. It is the heartbeat of QNET. All right. And it's everything that we do. Everything that we do through the Rhythm Foundation, whether it's building schools for children with special needs, whether it's helping women in rural communities start their own businesses, or creating opportunities where there was none before. This is what impact looks like. So when you choose QNET, you choose to become part of that. You become a part of a company that lifts others as it grows. I don't know about you. I mean, that's the kind of success that truly matters. So, as I end my session, you have seen what QNET stands for. You have seen what we are building, what we have built, and what we want to continue building. And you will see the opportunity presented to you. Now comes the only question that matters. What are you going to do about it? Okay, look, I know what you're thinking. Is this really for me? Okay, can I actually do this? I get it. But here's what I've learned in 20 years in this business. The people who succeed in QNET, just like Shadi, the people who succeed in QNET aren't the ones with the most experience or the biggest network at the start. They're the ones who said yes when it mattered. So talk to the person who invited you. Get the answers you need and take the first step with QNET. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Trevor Kuna, for the amazing clarification and explaining about QNET. You just showed us how big we are, how big we are, how successful we are, and how strong and credible we are. I'm sure that this is not only, guys, about making money, it's about making a difference, not only in your lives, but also in everyone's lives around you. And you heard about the products, right? Many of them, okay? And personally, I used all of them. But truly, what touched me, the things that I'm carrying every day with me. I'm wearing the watches. I'm using the cheap pendant, but the most beautiful one that I'm always using and all my family using is the Home Pure Nova. Okay, clean water. Okay, thing that I do daily. Amesqua products I use daily. As Trevor said, in the refrigerator, in the water, everywhere it's there. But guys, when you look at those products, it's not just another product. The products that QNET have, each one of them have its own innovation. It carries its own passion and it have its own purpose. The uniqueness made them very useful and dear to us. You cannot find them outside. And also great products. But it's not only about selling product, guys. It's about believing truly in something that works. And that belief, when you share from the heart, it will reach others' heart. And of course, when you say yes, as Trevor said, you don't only say yes to a product. You don't only say yes, okay, to a small thing. You say yes to a big thing. You say yes to the opportunity. And also, you will be part of a great opportunity. But the good news here, that when you say yes, you will not be alone. This is one of my first questions when I joined, because I was young. So I asked, okay, how I can do this? Who will help me doing this? And this is the beauty of our company, that there is always people around you. Because this business is by people, for people, and with people. So there will be always a family, okay, and a community that will guide and will lift you during the journey. And this what makes the business so special. Today, we will talk about the V. The V, which its mission, it's to empower you, it's to uplift you, it's to encourage you to build and to reach wherever you want to be. They will mentor you. And then systems will be built to create a successful people, from a common man, from a common woman, ordinary people that can become extraordinary leaders in this business. And today, I will introduce to you someone who is truly have that spirit of the V, the empowering, the uplifting, and the encouraging of everyone. He lived by the heart of the V. Through his leadership, he continues to shape how the V transforms many lives around the world, okay, like me and so many around the world. Today, we will show you what's the V about. This gentleman, I have also seen him and partnered with him for the past more than 15 years. He is dedicated, he worked from the heart, and he also available all the times to support everyone around the world. So please, guys, talking about the V, let's show love and a lot of heart, okay, to the V Chief of Sales and Marketing, Mr. Vinujol.
Greetings everyone, welcome to our V Business presentation. I'm here to talk about the V, because I am the V and so are you. I'll explain to you why. The V is a global training and development company that offers the network leaders a wide range of experience. We handle everything and anything that you need to be successful in this business. Why the V? How the V started? Well, the V was established, surprise, surprise, in 1996. So we were established in 1996 with a company called V Grupo. That's how the V started. It started building into 1998 when QNET was established. We changed to V Team. So V Team was there from 1998 until 2010. And if you see below the logo, we were always, until today, it's always about your success and our passion. The logo is a bit different that you see over here right now because this logo was there from 2011 till 2016. And here you go. This is the we that everybody knows. This is who we are. We are limitless. So this is why the we was created.
Ever wonder why geese fly in a V? It's not just beautiful, it's brilliant. Each bird flies just above the one in front, reducing air resistance. They take turns leading, so no one bird gets too tired. When one goose falls behind, two others stay with it. They honk to encourage each other. Together they fly 70% farther than alone. Nature reminds us, teamwork isn't just efficient, it's essential. Leadership is shared, support is instinctive. Imagine what we could do if we moved through the world like this.
It's all because of teamwork. It's all because they are together as one. And this is who we are. If you are together as a team, you will achieve much more. And our two lead word guys, of course, I mentioned it earlier, Jabadas Bismarck, and of course, the one and only, our great founder, Dato Sri Vijayeshwaran. Okay, now let me talk a little bit about the V and what we do. As I said earlier, we do trainings. So here are all the trainings that we do. You can see all this beautiful logo. The last one, of course, this is what we are doing, like here. And we have leadership camps, we have We Educate, online events, and of course we have trainings like V Lab and V Elite Training. These are all to improve you and for you to climb the ladder in the V. Now we also do, other than training events, we do world tours, we do everything. We are everywhere, guys. There's so many events that I don't have the time to mention it one by one. You have to go and look for your upline and ask him. Our flagship event, guys, none other than V Convention. And to all my brothers and sisters from all around the world, this is an event that you shouldn't miss. Why? Because this is the event that all the greatest networkers, V ambassadors are going to be. So make sure that you are there because you will see QNET exhibition like never before. You think the World Expo exhibition that is happening around the world is great? You have not seen what QNET does. Their exhibition is mind-blowing. And the people that are going to go on this stage and speak to you, this is where the click happens. Now, I've been talking about V ambassadors. Who are they? The next V ambassador is you. And all you have to do is this. You have to grow in the business. You have to attend our trainings, come to our events, go to ISB. And when you are successful, you start off from there. And then you climb the ladder. And your ultimate goal is to be a V partner. And who are these V partners that I talk about? These are all the V partners that we have right now. These are the main V formation blocks that flies all the time. And they only carry two very important messages. One is to reach 1 billion heart, and the second is rhythm. These are all my flock. And this flock, we are always coming and aligning with the V partners, with our founders, because we take their message to the ground, guys. And these are the V business development who are always out there. Now, after showing you all of this, do you understand that you and I, we are the V? The V is only possible because of you and because of all of us.
thank you, Mr. Kuna. Thank you, Mr. Vino, to show us and to help us know what the V is all about, okay, and what it truly stands for. Okay, as a V Council, I started this journey and I can feel what the V is representing, okay, because I felt this support since day one. Okay, I can feel it, I have seen it, okay, and I became more and more successful by it. Guys, when I joined, my life transformed in one of these conventions that Mr. Vinu showed you. Okay, I attended my first VCon and I have seen the V, have seen the V, how they are, what they do, what's their heart. And the moment I became a V ambassador, a V council, then everything went into place. I knew I was very near to the founders. I was very near to the leaders. I was very, very near to all the V. Then I knew what I have should be, what is my message, how I can make a difference. It was a very nice journey. And speaking about the powerful journeys, okay, in the V, then there is a next story that I want to introduce you to. And I'm sure some of you, a lot of you will deeply relate to. It's a story about really chasing success. It's a story about a couple, okay, a powerful couple, okay, that have been in the corporate world and they were very successful, okay, and they were very successful. But then they realized that this success and the income they make, it cannot take them away from those who they love. They are from Guragun, India, both highly driven, ambitious professionals who were building remarkable careers. But then in the middle of this growth, okay, they decided, okay, that building something for their own, where success will really, okay, no more need sacrifice their time with their beloved ones. Let us watch the story of the Platinum Stars and V Councils, Shantanu and Shweta Kaul from the V.
I was part of the corporate world. I was seeing tremendous growth in my job. I was working for a startup which grew exponentially. In the process of building the last company, where I began to realize that maybe it's time that I did something of my own. While the growth was solid, the money was fantastic, at the end of the day, the wealth was being created for the owner of the company, not for me. I was always away from home. I had no time with my kids. And that is when I pretty much knew that, maybe it's time that I look at something. One of my closest friends, VC Manish Kumar, he reached out to me and he just told me there's a business, do you want to look at it? And I said yes.
I also come from a corporate background. I had just given birth to my first child, because that is when I had to literally leave her. And I did this till the time she turned about 3 years old. I barely could spend any time with her. I missed on her first words, I missed on her first step. And that is what gave me a major realization that it's high time I need to do something of my own. That's when the business happened and rest is history.
See, what we have seen in terms of the power of the business, in terms of what it can give you, the business has been the biggest blessing. I have freedom of time, which I did not when I was in a job. I have the freedom to choose where I want to be, when I want to be. I feel that I'm able to spend the kind of time that I have always wanted to with my kids, watching them grow. In terms of how my uplines have always helped me achieve my goals, is exactly what we're doing with our teams as well. Doing whatever we need to do to be able to ensure that they're able to change their lives in the same way as we have.
So there were so many things to actually buy. There were so many things that I wanted to do with the money. Even a single check meant a long list of things to be achieved. I think it always starts with something really, really small. Because the moment you do that, you end up using your money to fulfill those small dreams. That is when you feel that it is real and it is possible. I think working together has its own advantages. In fact, when we got married, within 3 years of getting married, we started working on our business project. That has kind of influenced the family as well, as our children can see us. Value system has got inculcated wherein they feel that, if anything has to be done, it has to be done as a team.
So my message to all new IRs would be have a goal, a clearly defined goal, have a vision. This business is not just about making money. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Never quit. As long as you're doing the business, sooner or later, there will come a point where you realize that, okay, it's working.
The only message that I would like to give is, I know you're new here, you just started the business. Your belief might not be 100%, but borrow somebody else's belief. The only thing that will stay with you forever is your belief in yourself. Be here, don't quit, don't give up on your dreams.
Amazing story. Thank you, VC Chantanu, VC Shweta, okay, for the amazing story. This is the success, guys. The decision that they have made together as a couple to start this for reasons, for very good reasons, that they want more freedom, more time freedom, okay, more freedom with the one that they love. And if you will look at the story, they simply now paying it forward. What have been done with them when they started the journey, now they are doing with others. And it's became successful. And one of the beautiful messages, I met those couple. I know Shantanu from few years back, and I know Shweta just the last year. I have seen them. I have seen how humble they are. But I have seen their success also. You know why? Because they never quit. Always their secret that they never quit, and they believed in themselves, although they were very successful in the corporate world. But here, they didn't only succeed themselves, they make other people successful. And then if you look at that, you will find the true meaning of making a difference. Now, let's go to the most amazing part of tonight. You have seen amazing products. You have seen the company, how big it is. You have seen the founders. You have seen the journey. You have seen the V. You have seen the support. And you have witnessed success story. But this one, okay, the moment that you need to see the QNET business presentation. Because sometimes, as me, I have many questions. How I will do this? Is this really working for me? Okay, can this actually change my life? Okay, if you have a goals, yes, it can be. And then our next speaker have the answer for all these questions. And because he lived by these answers that he will give you. For him, it's very simple. The secret for this business to make it big is one word: consistency. And I always hearing him saying, for the time you wake up until the time you go to sleep, you don't eat, you don't rest, you just go and accomplish your goals, because that is the motive, it's the drive. Tonight, he will remind us, and tonight he will remind all of you how is the discipline, it's how is the belief, and how is the courage to start. It's not luck. It's courage, belief, and also a discipline that you have to do every day. I have met him 23 years back. Okay, when I saw him, he was a calm, okay, not talking too much, okay. But when you shake hand with him, when I have seen him speaking on stage, when I have seen him doing presentation, okay, I have shaken, because every word came to my mind like a sharp, and then put all the dots in its places. This is what I felt more than 20 years back. He is a V partner. Okay, you have seen the V. Okay, this is the top title in the V. He is a V partner. He is very successful. He is Malaysian. And I'm glad that I have known him all that years. And I'm very, very lucky to know him. So guys, please with all the warmth welcome, please help me welcome V partner, Sati Sinasiraja.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Assalamualaikum, wanakam, and welcome. I'm going to take a few of your minutes. That's all. Okay, I know you've been spending for the past half an hour listening about the company, listening to Trevor talk, to Vinu talk, to Shadi talk, and then you're sitting there and saying, so what? What's the big deal? Let me tell you what's the big deal, okay? I was like all of you, okay? Everyone in the world has only one goal. Study hard, get a good job, get married, have children, and die. That's the plan that has been set out for you and me, correct? So I started the plan like you. Study hard, which I failed. First step. I could not study, I didn't study. Second one, get a job. I got a job and I started working in a job. Like most of you, every morning I wake up, go to work, come back home, go to work, end of the month, get a salary. In maybe 5 days, salary finish, wait for the next salary, salary finish, wait for the next salary, salary finish. So that was what was happening. Okay, so see if you agree with me. Just bear with me, okay? You know what they say, always say, keep an open mind. I don't know what that means, but everybody says it. So keep an open mind for the next few minutes. So this is what happens, right? Every month you work for 30 days, you get a salary. Before the next month, your salary finish. And then you work for 30 days again, get your salary, finish. Work for 30 days again, get your salary, finish. So this was going on. For about 3 years, I was working in a job. And I saw my boss, who was working for 20 years. I said, boss, what is going to happen until I die? Until I'm 60 or 65 when I retire. He said, no, Sati, this is what's going to happen, because you get your salary and then you will get married one day. When you get married, you will come here into the negative zone. Some of you looking at each other, yeah, that's true. And then you get your salary again, and then it comes lower, because now you have more expenses. And then after you get married, you have children and you come here. And eventually, when you get married, have children, eventually you go to the bank, you get a loan, you buy a house, and you come here. There is not enough space in the camera, but I'm down here somewhere. And then you spend the rest of your life paying back the bank. Now, this is what is going to happen to you, Sati, my boss said. I said, wow. Now, let me ask you guys out there. Is this true? Those of you who have been working for many years, is this what happens? It's true, right? So, I did not want this at all. Okay? So, when this business was presented to me many years ago, number one, I don't like direct selling. I'm an engineer. How can I sell? How can I go door to sell? Okay? But the guy was very smart. He said, tell you something. If you had $10 million, what would you do? Just bear with me, guys. 3 minutes. If you had $10 million, what would you do? Well, I said, I'll buy a nice house. Okay. You buy a nice house. A big house, correct? 5 bedrooms, maybe a swimming pool, a nice garage. Okay, your dream house. At the moment, you're not living in your dream house, true? When I was working in my job, I was living not even in a house, in a small room. And then he said, would you change your car? Good questions. You know, all these rich guys, the footballers, Ronaldo, Messi. Who else is rich? All these rich people, and their cars are like crazy. You know, they have Ferraris, they have Lamborghinis, Bentleys, Rolls Royce. Now, these are cars that you and I can only dream about, correct? So he said, dream. You have $10 million, what would you do? So I said, okay, I'll buy a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Bentley, Rolls Royce, what else there, Bugatti. And then, okay, you bought your house, you bought your cars, you still have a lot of money. Now what would you do? I said, okay, I would like to travel to see the world. Okay, because there's so many countries, there's so many different cultures. I just want to travel and see the world. So where would you go? I want to go to, where would you travel to? Switzerland, UK, US, Australia, you know, all these countries that sounds nice, where you can go and see the snow. Have you seen snow before? Why not? When I was working in my job, I've never seen snow, and I always wanted to see snow. But with my salary, I could only see snow in my fridge. Correct? You've seen, right? You open the freezer, you touch the snow, and you play. That's not snow. Snow, you got to go to these countries. Okay, so now you travel. I bought a nice house, bought a nice car, travel around the world. Next, ladies, this is for you. Would you like to go shopping? Okay, what would you buy? Handbags. Handbags. I don't understand handbags. One small handbag like that, 100,000. Even the name is not nice. Birkin. Sounds like an animal, right? Gherkin, Birkin. Okay, but everybody wants a Birkin. Then watches. Guys, Rolex, Patek Philippe, Omega, all the nice watches. And ladies, you see my left ear? That's a diamond. You want that on both ears. I could only afford one ear. Okay? And now they love diamond earrings. So ladies, you go diamonds. Next, what would you do? If you have children, you want to send your children to the best universities, the best colleges, and have the best education. So you have education here. And finally, after $10 million, you have a little bit extra. Why not do some charity? Okay? Now, this is what everybody wants. Correct? Don't lie. That's what you want also. Okay? This is what everybody wants. But this is how much you earn. Can you see? If you can see, it's too much. You earn less than that. Okay? So, it's less. This is what you want. This is what you earn. So, what do 99.9% of people in the world do? They reduce this to match this. Have you done that? Are you doing that? You are doing that now. You're reducing all what you want because of how much you earn. Your big house, and you will justify and say, big house not safe. Better to stay in a small house. Cars, you can't drive a Ferrari in India or in Nigeria. So you buy a nice Toyota. Okay? Then travel around the world. Stick to the fridge, put a lot of water inside, becomes ice, and make your own snow. Watches, you can come to Malaysia. Don't tell anyone I said this. You can come to Malaysia and go to a street called Petaling Street and buy a Rolex for $20. Nobody will know the difference. Okay, so many people have been there and some of you know them. Then education. I went to the local college, the local school. My children should also. Charity, this one we can totally wipe out. So what people do is they reduce this to match this. For the next 8.5 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can increase this to match this. Would that be interesting? Increase this so that you can get this, which you always wanted, and you gave it up because you did not have this. Now I'm going to show you how to get this. Okay, 8 minutes. Bear with me. Now, in the world, there are 4 types of people, correct? Everyone it's all about time and money. The first category has a lot of time, no money. If you go to the malls, you can see them walking around without buying anything. A lot of time, no money. Second category, no time, but a lot of money. I have an uncle like this who is a super duper rich doctor, but no time at all, misses all the family function, doesn't come for weddings, doesn't come for birthdays, so busy. Third category, where I was many years ago, where some of you are now. No money, no time. Raise your hand if you're there. Okay. Fourth category is where you want to be. A lot of time and a lot of money. Okay, so now if you are somewhere here, the next 6 minutes I'm going to show you how you can come here. Is that fair? Fantastic. Now you heard about the company, about the products, about the the training. So the company is good, solid, we have fantastic products. But how does one actually make money? And remember, I told you, I don't like selling. I don't like direct selling. I don't like going door to door. I don't like convincing people. I don't like stocking up products and delivering products. I don't want any of that. I told the guy, if I don't have to do any of this, I'm in. He said, fantastic. So we have different types of products, correct? You saw earlier. We have home care, energy, health, watches and jewelry, travel, and education. So we have about 5 or 6 different categories of products ranging from $500 to $5,000. Okay? So the guy said, choose a product that you like. That's all. I said, okay, I said, okay, I like this watch. Okay, so I'm going to purchase the watch. Now, when I purchase the watch, the company will give me an account. I purchase a product from QNET, company will give me an account. This is my account. Okay, like a bank account. It has my ID number. Let's say AA1234. So this ID number is specific for me. Nobody else has it. Only me. So this is my account. Why do I have an account? Because the company needs to track how much they are going to pay me. And why should they pay me? Because I'm going to advertise for the company. Remember, I'm not going to sell. I'm going to advertise for the company. Do you remember when you were young, advertisements were so powerful? Okay, my mother, she used to tell me, Sati, go to the shop and buy Colgate. What she meant was toothpaste. But she didn't say toothpaste. She said Colgate, because she watches the Colgate advertisement so much that every toothpaste for her is Colgate. Go and buy Colgate. So those days, advertisements were so powerful. But not anymore. Now it's word of mouth. That means if I go to a shop and buy a pair of shoes, and I come and tell my friend, this shoe is damn good, damn comfortable, damn cheap, my friend will go and buy it because I said so. So that's the power of word of mouth. And you and I have been doing it for the longest time. You go to a good restaurant, you tell your friends, they go and eat. When they go and eat, how much money do you make? Zero. Correct? Then why do you do it? Because it's our nature. Anything good, we introduce to people. So that's what QNET is about. I said, okay, interesting. So now I want to know more. What's next? Okay, next. Once you buy a product, you will get your account, and your account is divided to the left and the right. Why? That's how the system works. Why do some countries drive on the left, some countries drive on the right of the road? That's the system. So QNET has a system where they divide your account to the left group and the right group. Okay? Now the system is very simple. Every product has something what we call BV. Okay? Business value or business volume. So every product. Now, minimum to start, you need about 1000 BV. Okay? So are you with me so far? Minimum you need to start with 1000 BV. 1000 BV you buy a watch for about $600 to $700. That's all. That's all you need to start. So I said, okay, I buy this product. What happens now? Introduce the products of QNET to 2 of your friends. Do you have 2 friends? If you don't have 2 friends, you don't need this business. You need therapy. Okay? So everybody has 2 friends. In my culture, minimum you need 4 friends. Okay? Because when you die, you need 4 people to carry you. Okay? So you have 2 friends. So my friend's name is Ravi and Susan. So I go to Ravi and I explain to Ravi. I show Ravi the products. Ravi said, okay, I want to buy a water filter. So Ravi buys a water filter. Now when Ravi buys the water filter, he doesn't buy from me. He buys from QNET. But QNET will ask Ravi, who introduced you? All Ravi has to do is mention my ID number. And I get the rewards for introducing Ravi to the company. So now what happens is, I decide to place Ravi on the left or the right. So I place Ravi on the left. So this is Ravi. He buys a product for 1000 BV. Now I speak to Susan. Susan chooses a nice earring. Again, company says, who introduced you? Susan gives my IR ID and I place Susan on the left. So now I have 1. 1000, I use it as 1, okay? To make things easier. I have 1 on the left and 1 on the right. So 1000 BV on the left, 1000 BV on the right. So it's 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Now, do I make money? Yes. I make a small amount of commission for introducing them. Okay? So I make a little bit. Maybe about $50. I make that as a commission. Now where the fun starts. So in Ravi and Susan, I introduced them in January 2026. Okay? Now, my job is done. Can you believe it? That's all I have to do. And I made $50. That's not money at all, okay? Now what happens is, when Ravi buys a product from QNET, he gets his own ID number. AB1234. Susan gets AA1463. For example, Ravi has his own left and right. Susan has her own left and right. In February 2026, Ravi does exactly what I do, what I did. So Ravi introduces his friend, one on the left, one on the right. Susan does the same, one on the left, one on the right. Now, the company will look into my account and there is 3,000 or 3 on the left and 3 on the right. Okay? 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Now the company says, Congratulations, Sati. You just earned $250. Not bad. What did I do to earn $250 in 2 months? What did I do? I bought a product and introduced 2 friends who did the same. Now, after February is March. When March happens, there is 2 people here, correct? They introduce 2 each. He introduces 2. This person 2, this person 2. So you must understand, everybody did exactly what I did in 1 month. Bought a product, introduced 2 people. Now, because I had 3 on the left, 3 on the right, company paid me $250. So company system is very simple. When you have 3 on the left and 3 on the right, you make $250. That's how it works. 3 on the left, 3 on the right, $250. Now, in March, how many do I have? 4 on the left, 4 on the right. So company pays me another $250. And there's one balance which is carried forward to April. I don't lose the balance. I had 4 on the left, 4 on the right. Company paid me 3 on the left, 3 on the right. The balance 1 is carried forward to April. What have I done so far? I have made $500 now. In March, January, February, March, I have made $500. What have I done? Bought a product from QNET and introduced 2 friends. What have they done? Exactly the same. Now, these 4 people, each of them will introduce 2 each, exactly like how I did. Now I have 8. 8. But don't forget, I had 1 that was carried forward. Plus 1, which is now 9 and 9. So if 3 and 3 is 250, 9 and 9 is $750. I joined in January. In April, I have made $750 plus 500, more than about $1,200. Okay? Now, what happens now? 8 people here. Each of them introduce 2 of their friends each. Now, 16 on the left, 16 on the right. In May. Now, how much do I earn? You do the maths. Now I earn 1250 because there's 5 pairs of 2. And how many carried forward? 1 carried forward again. Now 16 people do exactly what I did. Introduce 2. There will be now 32. 32 plus the 1 that was carried forward. Now is 33 and 33. 33 and 33 will pay me about $2,750. This April, May, June. By June, I would have made $2,750. Not impressive. Okay. June, July. 32, each introduced 2 will be 64. When 64 happens, company will pay me $5,250. 7 months, I made $5,250. What have I done? Guys, think about it. What have I done? I bought a product in January, introduced 2 of my friends, helped them to do the same, and by July, I'm making 5,000. What happens in August? 64 people. Each of them speak to 2 people each. 128 people, 128 people. Now I make 10,750. Okay. Now I'm slightly excited because I bought a product in January. In August, I'm already making more than $10,000. What did I do? bought a product, introduced to 2. Now, do I know these 128 people? I don't know, because I only knew Ravi and Susan. They only knew 2. Everybody here introduced 2 people to the business. Now, do I have to deliver the products to all of these people? 0. All I have to do is introduce them, introduce Ravi and Susan. They mention my IR number. Company delivers the products to them anywhere in the world. And I get paid sitting at home in Malaysia. Now, this is August. Now, this is the exciting part, because September is my birthday. Now I have 256 people on the left, 256 people on the right. Now I just made on my birthday 21,250 US dollars. Now what happens? I said, enough. I made enough money. Stop. I don't want to do the business. Cannot. Because 256 people here and 256 people here, they also want to make money. So in October, there will be 512 people coming in, everybody buying one product from the company, and now I just made 42,750. Hey, I've never seen this kind of money working in a job. Okay, I made about $1,000 a month in my job, but now in October alone, I made 42,000. What have I done? Bought a product, introduced 2 of my friends. Do I know all these people? I don't. Are all these people in Malaysia? No. They can be anywhere in the world, because all they need is my IR number, and QNET does the rest. And they pay me. It doesn't stop there, guys, because 500 people, they still want to make money. October, November, 1,024. Now, 82,000, let's say 500, approximately. By November 2026, I would have made 82,000. December, Christmas. December, 2,400, 2,048 on the left, 2,048. Now, I'm making 170,000. So in 1 year, in 12 months, in 12 months, this is me, Sati, this is my IR ID number, AA1234. And when I joined in January, I had Ravi and Susan. I made about $50. In December 2026, I had 2,048 people in my left and 2,048 people in my right, and I made $170,000. What did I do? I was thinking to myself, this is impossible. Correct? Every company will show you a projection like this. Every company can show you a projection like this. But you see, the projection that they show is based, well, the thing is falling down. Okay, a projection like this. Okay, I get my assistant Bala to help me. So a projection like this is so basic. That means I just spoke to two people. I bought one product and introduced two people in 1 month. And everybody did the same. After 12 months, done? Okay, stand back and hold this. Okay, what are you going to do? Okay. So, this is much better. December 2026, I was making $170,000. My total income in 2026 is US dollars 341,250. In 1 year, I made $341,000. Now, let's go back to January. These are the things that I did. What did I do? Bought a product. Bought one product. What second thing I did? Introduced the product to two friends anywhere in the world. Then what happened? They did the same. And I made this money. 341,000 total in 1 year, 2026. Now, people ask me, Sati, this is you introduced Ravi and Susan. If Susan speaks to two people and everybody speaks to two people, then it's fine. Your right is growing. But what if Ravi buys a product and doesn't do anything? He doesn't introduce anyone at all. What happens? I said, no problem. I introduce Abu and place Abu below Ravi. And then help Abu introduce two. And then the same thing will happen. Company will match my left and right. Ravi can go to sleep. Ravi buys a product and doesn't introduce anyone. Doesn't matter. I introduce Abu. And my left and right starts growing again. Okay? Now, then they ask me, what happens if Abu doesn't move? It's okay. I may not earn yet. But the beautiful thing about what I liked about QNET is Susan, let's say on my right, has 5,000 on Susan's side, and on my right, 0. Do I make money? No, because company said minimum you need is 3 on the left and 3 on the right. So now I have 0, 5,000. So I said, okay, take 2,000 and put here and pay me. Cannot, because these are Susan's friends. This is Susan's left and right, which is my right. So what happens? Doesn't matter. I speak to Kumar or Adli and start placing them. But there is no time limit. The most beautiful part I like about this is that this 5,000 does not expire. Whenever I have 3 on my right, right, right. On my left, I get paid 250. Balance 4,997 is carried forward, no expiry date. Then let's say I have 6 here, 4,991. I get paid 500. This is carried forward. No expiry date, no time limit. Every month your account doesn't go to 0. This can be here for 20 years, 30 years, doesn't matter. I said, okay, nice. Next, your account is like a property. It is yours. You can transfer it. You can will it to your children. That means when my business starts growing and every month or every week I earn $5,000, anything happens to me, company will continue paying my family, my wife or my children, based on whose name I wrote as my beneficiary in my account. I said, okay. So my account, I get paid for life. Now, what happens is everybody stops. Everybody stops. Nobody refers anybody. And let's say I have 10,000 on the left and 10,000 on the right. Would they stop introducing people? No, because they want to make 340,000 in a year also. So it will never stop. Okay? Finally, the most beautiful part. If you buy one product, company will give you one account. And in 1 year, as I showed you, on this account, I made 341,000. Now, let's say you like more than one of the products. You like the watch, you like the earrings, and you like the water purifier. So you buy 3 products. So this is Sati, account number 1001. On the left, I have another product, so it's Sati 002. On the right, Sati 003. Now I have 3 accounts, all under my name. My left and right is me. So my 002, if I make 341,000 in 1 year, 2026, my 003, I also make 341,000. And my 001, I don't make 341,000, I make 682,000. So total, I don't know. More than $1 million. Unbelievable, but it's true. Unbelievable, but it's true. And I ask me again, what did I do? Bought a product, 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 21. Introduced 2 of my friends who did the same. And how do they introduce? That's why we have trainings. That's why we have the we. That's why you have the people who introduce you. Because if this is Shadi, I want Shadi to make a lot of money. Because whatever Shadi makes, I make. You understand? Now, final thing people says. But the person on top always will make more money than me. That's not true, because it is based on your left and right. So I'm on top, Sati. On my left is Deva. On my right is Lily. Lily has 100 on the left, 100 on the right. Okay? Deva has 10 on the left, 10 on the right. How much do I have? I have 20 plus 1, 21 on my left, 100, 200 plus 1, 201 on my right. In this scenario, who makes the most money? Deva makes $750. Lily makes about $10,000. And Sati makes 1250. Although I am above these people, but Lily makes the most money because of the left and right, and she balances it. Don't worry about left, right, balance. The person who invited you will guide you, will tell you what to do. All you have to do, choose a product and introduce 2 friends, and we will help you to make 341,000 or 682,000 or million, or even if you are extremely slow, will help you make $500 a month extra every month, or $500 a week extra every week. Depends on what you want. I wanted a Ferrari. I introduced more than 2 people, and I helped them to introduce their friends. So again, get back to the person who invited you and ask them, what's next? Choose a product, introduce 2 friends, and we will help you build your business with QNET. So guys, don't waste time. Call the person who invited you and ask them to show you this in detail, because it works. I promise you, it works. Back to you, Shadi.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, V partner Sati Senasiraja. It was very clear. Thank you for showing us how it works. Now, I'm sure all of you have a better understanding of this business. What V partner Sati said, it's the numbers language, and the most truthful language is the numbers language. Guys, I have seen this, and what made me take my decision is firstly, it's my curiosity, it's the possibilities that I have seen, some people who have done it before. And also, I have been assured that someone will help me along the journey. So I focused on my why, and I need you to do the same. Focus on the why, because the how to do it, we will be with you. We will guide you. The person who invited you will answer all your questions. Okay, I know maybe some things you just never get it now, not everything, but knowing everything, it's not the right thing to do now. Firstly, you have to know and you have to see why you want to do this. And guys, to know this very clear, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to go to the persons who invited you. Ask them questions. Get clarity of what you need. Know everything. Okay, and then take your first step. Because this first step, as V partner Sati showed you, it's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, by buying a product, okay, introduce to, and then get to learn and get to have the knowledge about what's happening. And it's possible. It happened to so many. It happened to me. It's also doesn't only happen to those who joined long time ago. No, it happened to people who just have started months back. So that's what I advise you to do. Take your first step and be in this journey. I'm sure that all of us have enjoyed, okay, this V Business presentation. I thank you for being here. Big thanks to everyone, okay, that joined us in this business opportunity. And before we close the day, I would like to share with our partners, okay, those who are in the journey, that we have a very, okay, gathering. It's not an event. It's a training. It's one of the trainings that truly helped me and helped a lot along this journey. It's called the Hardcore In-Service Bootcamp. And it's happening, okay, this January in Thailand, 26th of January to 31st. Okay, it's an amazing event, amazing training. It's a platform that you get to know how to go to the leadership, the next level. So guys, register online, do the code. You are now seeing the code, the barcode, scan it, fill the form. But first, you have to check with your upline. You have to check with your leader whether you can join this bootcamp or not. And the deadline of this is 18 November 2025. That's the first thing. Second thing, it's something amazing that just came from the V. Okay, it's a concept that we launched, and it's called the Rules 3 Club. And now it's time to be part of it. To all the partners around the world, it's very simple. It's the basic 3 golden rules that how to do the business. Have a name list with 150 prospects, and then grow this list by 10% every month, and at the end, do 15 presentations a month at least. If you qualify, you will get a special invitation to a very special online event with the best of the best. And guess what? We are bringing the power of Rule 3 closer, okay, through something called the Rule 3 World Tour. It's happening this November and December across different countries around the region, featuring our V ambassadors, the V partners, the AVPs, the V councils will be with you. Okay, so don't miss the number 1 golden rules of to keep switch on and to achieve your biggest dreams. Stay tuned for the official dates, and we will see you in the Rules 3 Club and the Rules 3 World Tour. Finally, guys, okay, from all around the world to all of you around the world, I thank you again and see you in the next V Business presentation on December the 13th, 2025. Remember, second Saturday of every month. Please bring your friends, bring your family, bring your prospects, everyone, and help them see what you have seen. Help them get the click. Help them say the yes. Bye for now and see you soon, inshallah. Good night.
I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher than my income. come, in comes breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. Only rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again. It comes around again. I say only